The music faculty is just like a giant family. Like I couldn't be happier in any other program.
Hi, welcome to SoundBites From Home, a visual podcast featuring students, faculty, and staff from the Department of Performing Arts at American University. I'm your host, Andrew Brown, and today's guest is Caroline Cascio, a second-year violin major and public relations student at American University. So you said that you were currently concertmaster of the AUSO, correct?
Yes.
What is that experience like now that you're virtual?
I can't really count it as like actually being concertmaster because I feel like all of us are just like equal, and like the only thing that I do is like lead sectionals for violin one. And our sections are about like 5 or 6 people. So it's a lot smaller of a group than we would have had in person. But there is a lot of responsibility of practicing and knowing your part really well, because I'm the only one that everyone else can hear when they're playing along with me in Zoom breakout rooms on Wednesday nights. So I have to know my part. I have to make the bowings and the fingerings and like be prepared for rehearsal. So in that sense, like communication and having everything prepared for rehearsal is my role right now. And like talking to Professor Brown about ideas is another big part. But I can't wait to get back in person to like actually experience my role.
Who are you studying with at AU?
Terry Lazar.
And how do the lessons tend to go with the two of you?
I really enjoy lessons online. I thought I wasn't going to like it as much, but I feel like we're still able to get a lot done. I have all of my normal repertoire prepared for my lessons each week. And like it's hard at some points, like I was saying, with the double stops and like intonation, then a lag. If like the Zoom lags on one of our ends, like I don't hear something she says as a correction, or it'll lag and my rhythm will be off, but then I'll be like, I know I just played that right, but I'll do it again. So there's like little flaws, but it's not too different from normal lessons.
It's interesting to do both music and PR. Can you talk a little about your interest in PR work?
I've been interested in like fundraising and social media and advertisements for a while. And I think that music and arts management is possibly something that I would be interested in my future. So having like the basic knowledge and education and communication and knowing how to do advertisements and fundraising and events and all of that was something that really interested me for my future.
come back on campus?
Definitely ensembles, 100% ensembles. I miss everything about ensembles. Right now I'm doing like socially distanced chamber with my trio, but it still isn't the same because our teacher, Terry's our coach actually for my chamber group, and she's just still on Zoom and we're in my front of my house performing in my front yard. So
All right, well, Caroline, this was fantastic. Thanks again for doing this.
thank you so much for having me.